Hey all, I'm here to talk about vadasy. And this is going to be a really hard one to talk about because the problem with vadasy is it's just so mediocre. And I mean that in a literal sense. Not that it's bad, it's just all the way across. Um, it's basically like a Eva clone loli hentai harem anime dating sim show. Yeah. OVA by AIC, makers of Tenchi and El Hazard and other cool stuff. Bubblegum Crisis as well. And made in, I think, 1999. I'm pretty sure it's based on a dating sim because you got the sort of horny young boy, well, like young teen boy, in an exclusive academy surrounded by cute girls. Yeah. And then they dropped the Evangelion plotline on top of that. Pretty literally. Like, these aliens have invaded, they've wiped out most of Earth. The humans have uncovered this giant robot which can fight back, along with a mysterious girl, of course. The only twist being that the mecha require both a male and a female pilot. The male actually pilots it, and the girl is the battery. I'm not joking. So he basically hangs there naked inside the thing and powers it. Even better, the mecha are powered by sexual energy. More accurately, basically how interested the characters, the boy and the girl, are in each other, hubba hubba. So the whole point of the academy is training these kids to get used to the idea of this mecha and how to pilot it and finding the ones that are most attracted to each other. And yes, in that way. And then the weird thing is there's almost no nudity. There are a few sort of implied possible sex scenes, but they're all off screen. The characters kiss and then we fade away. And then fade back with the characters, walking away. I mean, and this is the problem, is that like all the action sequences are just sort of they're okay action sequences. The romance is okay. The characters are dull, frankly. Cute childhood friend, horny boy, the Ray clone, and it's just the music is okay. Everything's okay. The only thing I did like is that about half, I never thought I'd say this, about halfway through, the boy and his cute childhood friend are together in his room, and the main guy is kind of frustrated, and he's been sort of pushed really hard, and the girl's trying to comfort him, and he basically tries to rape her. And he pushes her down on the bed, and literally he just he pushes her over, gets over top of her, she slaps him, gets up and runs off. So like nothing happens. He never really deals with it though. Like the next day he makes a sort of lame excuse, I don't know what I was doing. And she kind of sort of blows it off, and that's that. But the theme that emerges is that is never really resolved properly. He needed to take better responsibility for that action and not just give a lame sorry thing. And that really hurts their relationship. That ends up becoming a key for the finale, which I'm not going to spoil. But that's really a core, is the idea that you don't just do that. That's not good, and that's something that needs to be dealt with. That breaks the relationship, and the relationship needs to be repaired. So I appreciated that. I mean, especially when in anime, so often, girls are sort of casually mistreated, and it's like, meh. But that's like the only thing I can I can enjoy about this show. The direction is just turgid. It's just everything's slow, takes forever to happen in an action story. Everything's sluggish. And the direction is just sort of very, very workable, but plain. The action sequences are it's just mediocre. It's just all the way through, really. If you ever get a chance to watch it, again, I can't recommend it. There's nothing of interest here. I'm kind of surprised. You won't hate it, but why watch this? And AIC, what's going on? I mean, they've done all sorts of great stuff, and this is weird. And why do a thing where all the characters are like 13 years old, and nudity and implied sex? And just what? Um, so yeah, this one is was kind of painful, and those are my thoughts. So yeah, recommend you avoid this one if at all possible. Sorry, AIC.